Well, big g'day to all my mates out there in YouTube land. Yep, it's Seb from Sebastian's Philippine Odyssey. I've got a bit of a project. There was a family that I've known since I got here in Dumaguete, and during the pandemic they moved back into their parents' house. There's about 8 or I don't know, maybe 10 people living in this very small house. They did have some of the kids were staying in the small house behind me, but during the pandemic they rented it out for a little bit more money. I think they were only getting about 1,500 peso a month or something to an elderly couple who since have got ill and they've moved to their children's place, which is quite common here in the Philippines. The grandparents, the parents, the kids, aunties, nieces, nephews all live in one small house. It's just the way it is. Economically they just can't survive any other way. So I've only got a fairly modest budget, but I've offered to try just on a weekly basis to do a little bit of renovations on the place. I'll show you around and I'll do an update. So the plan is to, as you can see, it's in a pretty bad way. This was a fence that's all collapsed. This needs to be all cleared out. A tree's come down in a storm. That's all got to be taken away. So let's go in and have a look. This shelter needs to be rebuilt. Traditionally what they'll have out here is what's called a dirty kitchen. So they'll have some coals or a little fire outside here, and this just offers a little bit of protection from the weather. So I'll have to rebuild all of that, clear all of the small front yard. You can't actually get in here with a car. There's only a very small track that you can bring a motorbike in. So a lot of work to be done. I've got the water on for them now. We've got to try and put a post or something up for the tap. It's only what's called a muckin. So the bottom is hollow block, which is like a Bessa block concrete blocks, and then a muckin, which is just woven sort of bamboo. It's a bit dark in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. So this is it, guys. Again, as I say, I'm just going to try and spend a little bit each week to get the family back in here. I think it's been empty for about 3 years. Very small, but it's the standard, good enough for a small family to move back into. This is the bedroom. Again, I'll just show you in here. Just a very small area. I've stored some of my stuff in here at the moment. And then let's have a look. Now the CR, or comfort room, or toilet as we call it, is in a real bad way. This is the little shelter that has to be rebuilt so they can do their cooking out here. This is supposed to be the septic tank, but they tell me that it's very thin concrete, so I'd like to try and reinforce that a little bit. And if we can just walk around in here, you can see the CR. Very small little toilet. There's no wall at the back of the property. That needs to be retained. So yeah, that's it. Project Sebastian, trying to get this little house up and running for the family to move back in. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know. Also guys, I've got a subscriber coming tomorrow. I'm going to take him around and show him. Shout out to Brandon. Pick him up from the airport tomorrow. If there's anything guys that you've you're coming to Dumageddon, or you'd like to have a look around at some particular resort or accommodation or something, or if there's anything information that you'd like, drop us a comment, and I'll do my best to try and sort it out for you. So I'll keep you updated. We'll do a progress videos as we try and get this thing together. And I'd like to also just mention a few more subscribers this week. Thank you very much. It means a lot to vloggers when you get, you know, a few more subscribers. I don't make any money out of this. I'm not monetized or anything yet, but it just gives me something to do, and that's pretty important these days. You got to keep busy. So okay guys, that's it for now, and I'm going to try and get a couple of young guys in tomorrow to clean the front yard. Let's see if we can remove the shelter, and then I'll have to try and get some timber and rebuild this structure here, and then get the toilet operating and clean up the place, and hopefully the family can move back in. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Cheers for now. Bye guys.